Alright guys, it's Jerningham here. Apparently that crisis in Syria, apparently the UK agrees on all sides. This is what I'm going to be playing to you. Apparently there's going to be boats going somewhere, like tankers. When there was a tanker there. I'll leave you to read the story for yourself, then you guys get more information. I was going to speak about it, but I'll play the video. This is in London, by the way.
What is the UK doing to de-escalate tensions?
The Foreign Secretary had no immediate answer to the unfolding crisis. But after an emergency meeting with defence and security chiefs in Downing Street, the call was for restraint on all sides.
The key message that we've got to all of our European American partners, but critically also to the Iranians, to the Iraqis, and all of those affected in the region, is the importance to diffuse the tensions, to de-escalate.
British troops have worked alongside the much larger US force since 2003. If President Trump decides to scale back, it would leave Britain in an awkward position. Earlier today, Boris Johnson reassured the Iraqi Prime Minister that the UK would stay. 400 Irish Guards are based in Iraq, sent there to train Iraqi forces. They've now been ordered to concentrate on their own protection. Special forces and their support are in northern Iraq and Syria, working closely with US Special Forces. And HMS Montrose and HMS Defender will offer to escort UK flagged ships through the Strait of Hormuz in the Gulf, where a tanker was seized by Iran last July. Despite these military assets, a former head of the army believes the threat may be to civilians rather than the armed forces.
Both people working abroad or people on holiday. Up and down the Gulf, Abu Dhabi, Dubai, these are popular tourist resorts, as indeed other places along the Mediterranean are. Anything within reach of the Quds Force retaliation must pose a concern to our people.
This is a difficult balancing act for Boris Johnson. The immediate priority must be to prevent further escalation. To that end, he's signed a declaration with France and Germany. But on the other hand, with Brexit looming, he needs to show he's a reliable friend and ally to the United States.
The relationship between President Trump and the Prime Minister may be good, but the UK wasn't told about this targeted killing. Another indication for analysts that Trump holds the aces.
Managing the United States is now a very big problem for Europe and certainly for the UK, but quite frankly, Europe and the UK don't look very effective, right? They don't look very strong. They look like they're kind of caught.
The British government says it will not lament the passing of a man it describes as a regional threat, but his death leaves them with a huge headache in one of the most volatile corners of the world. Juliet Bremner, News at 10.
Well, the British troops are staying in Iraq. Interesting. UK agrees of all. Remember, UK agrees of all sides of Iran and Iraq. So that's what it's all about. What is going to be going on in this world, guys? Most people probably sick and tired of the wars, but who knows? Let's try and find. Just trying to think here. Nobody has a clue, to be honest. It's talking about Britain leaving the EU on here as well. So, which we are, we're not going to be part of the European Union. It says Rebecca Longdon Bailey has confirmed that she will be elected to become Labour leader as well. It's always good to get information from the TV. I've got a bit of a sore throat, as you can hear. A bit of a cough. But anyway, I hope this video has been interesting for you guys. And I'm just listening to the news as well and the weather on the TV. So, like I say, hope you. My words are so jumbled up. I keep having very late nights, and I should have more sleep, really, then I can focus and talk about things a bit more clearly. Anyway, have a good night, guys. Peace. I might do a stream in a minute and GTA or something. See you next one. Peace.